Joining me now for more on this is Mouaz Mustafa. He's executive director of the Syrian Emergency Task Force, a U.S.-based nonprofit that provides assistance and aids to Syrian civilians. Mouaz, thank you so much for being here. 2 children in your kindergarten program were killed in Syria because of this earthquake, along with their families. What are you hearing from people there now? How desperate is it going to be at this point?
It's beyond horrific. It really is. It's the worst catastrophe that's this natural disaster that's visited on a people that have already endured 12 years of the worst crimes against humanity perpetrated by Russia, Assad, and Iran. And today, there is absolutely no UN aid, no EU aid that is coming in. The Assad regime, Russia, prevents cross-border aid. And despite the fact that there are ways to get in there, imagine these white helmets that you see in the scenes have not been contacted by the United Nations. No one's asked for assessment. There are millions of people that are waiting in line to use one heavy machine or bulldozer to try to check for their loved ones. And the Wisdom House School, which is a school funded by American communities here, lost 2 of its students in the past, and a lot of the staff have lost their families. It's just a horrific scene.
Just horrific. The Assad regime is calling for sanctions to be lifted now because they say then aid can be sent in faster. I want to play for you the reaction to that idea from State Department spokesman Ned Price. Listen to this, Mouaz.
This is a regime, Saeed, that has never shown any inclination to put the welfare, the well-being, the interests of its people first.
What his point being is that the U.S. is going to try to provide aid, but it's not going to lift sanctions in order to do so. He says, you know, obviously noting how the regime has been brutalizing the very same people that it claims it is going to help now. What would happen if the U.S. or anyone would start to work with the Assad regime, lift these sanctions in order to get aid in after this disaster?
Anyone who is asking or saying for the sanctions on war criminals to be lifted has absolutely no idea what they're talking about, especially in context of the earthquake. First of all, the sanctions that exist have no effect whatsoever on the humanitarian aid. There are humanitarian aid that's come from the UN Damascus offices operating, the ICRC is operating. Different countries have landed, you can see it on the news or in satellite, in Damascus airport and provided the aid. The fact is the Assad regime continues to block aid from the millions of people in the worst hit place out of this earthquake in northwest Syria. And he, alongside Russia, have stopped and blocked cross-line and cross-border aid to millions of civilians that are out in the cold. Lifting sanctions on war criminals is going into and playing into the propaganda of the regime that's using shamelessly this horrific earthquake to continue to be able to fuel its war machine by lifting sanctions on war criminals that do not affect humanitarian aid.
Well, let me ask you, your team, and we'll show everyone, has sent us some pictures from one town that has just been devastated in northwest Syria. I believe this may be the same town where there's also been some glimmers of hope. A newborn baby found alive, umbilical cord still attached, her mother and the rest of her family found dead. A miraculous story, of course, and everyone wants any glimmer of hope they can find. But what then when you see this? And you see what has happened, especially in the northern parts of Syria where this has all hit so hard. What then is your message to governments and really anyone, Mouaz, who sees these 12 long years of conflict in Syria? They see this natural disaster and they think there is no hope there.
There is absolutely hope. I just came back from Syria, and just a few days ago, right before the earthquake, and the resilience in these people is inspirational. They want their liberty, their freedom, their democracy. They aspire to have the rights that we have here. And for 12 years, from chemical weapons to surface-to-air missiles to cluster bombs by Russia, Iran, and Assad, the world has turned away. And today, they have faced the worst the worst earthquake in the region's history, and without any support from the UN, and they continue to live. They continue to call for their rights. They continue to help each other out. And what I call is on United States Congress to appropriate funding for southern Turkey in northern Syria specifically, and for the United Nations to proceed through the multiple open cross-border points and not listen to Russia and the Assad regime. These people demand help right away.
Mouaz, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
For more information on how you can help the victims of this earthquake, please go to cnn.com/impact. You'll see much more there. We'll be right back.